Hi everyone, welcome to Nancy's Mediterranean Kitchen. Today is a very special episode. I had a lot of requests requesting falafel. So I'm finally making falafel, but I have a surprise for you. I'm not going to make the traditional falafel that everybody knows. I'm not going to use the chickpeas or the hummus to make the falafel, like what's widely known in the Mediterranean countries. I'm going to use the Egyptian recipe. If you have tried the Egyptian falafel, you will know what I'm talking about. It's something different. We use the fava beans cut in halves instead of the hummus or the chickpeas. So what's the difference? The difference is just the texture of the falafel itself. I tried the Mediterranean falafel in so many countries, in Arab countries, in Greece, in Cyprus, and they all make it with the chickpeas. The texture of the fava beans is softer than the chickpeas. The chickpeas has more like the crunchy and a bit thick and tough taste, and this one is more on the soft end. If you have never tried this, please give it a try. I was able to find it in Walmart. If you don't have an Arabic store near you, you can find it in Walmart. It's in the aisle where they have Mexican, Hispanic food. And I will show you how it's made or what do they use to make this. They use the fava beans. This is the fava beans that we have in the Middle East. This one is small. There are bigger sizes. They probably use the bigger size for this one. And so they cut it in half. When it's cut in half and unpeeled, it looks like this. And this one, I soaked in water for 24 hours, and that's why it's bigger. It grew like it was half of this bowl, and it grew when I soaked it in water for 24 hours. So we are going to use this. In English, they call it the broad beans, okay? In Arabic, it's the fava beans or it's fool, the Arabic word. And this is what I'm going to use today. So let's start. I have my ingredients here. It's the soaked beans. I have here a bunch of green onions. I also have a handful of coriander, green fresh coriander, without the stem, just the leaves. I have my spices. I have ground coriander. I have cumin. I have salt. I have baking soda, just a half teaspoon, because I'm going to use it at the end before I fry my falafel. And I have just 1/8 of a cup of water to help me while I'm blending the falafel. I might add a little bit. So I'm going to bring my food processor, and I will start by adding the beans. I'm going to chop my onions just a little bit. And I'm going to use also the green part. This dark green part, I need it because my falafel has to have a nice green color. I will blend it, of course, so many times. And then I will add my coriander. I'm not going to add the spices now. I will add my spices at the end after everything is blended. I'm going to use a spoon just to bring everything together, make sure that the sides are all blended. So I didn't add the water yet. I will add it slowly. Now I have this rough texture. That's not what I want. I want it to be soft. So that's why I'm going to add a little bit of water. I only have 1/8 of a cup of water. I will just add a little bit. And blend again. This is my falafel after I blended it for 10 minutes. As you see, the texture is very soft, and that's what I'm looking for. There is a very important step that I learned about recently, is to use your stand mixer and mix the mixture again so that it will have air and it will become light and fluffy. So now I'm transferring it to my stand mixer. I still didn't add any of my spices. This will be at the end after I finish mixing it. I will mix on medium speed for like around 5 minutes until it becomes fluffy. Now my falafel is ready. It took like 5 minutes, and I will show you the amazing color that we have and the texture. Here it is. It looks amazing. I prepared some Ziploc bags because I'm not going to fry all of it at once, and you can definitely freeze it. And if you want to freeze it, you cannot add the spices now. If you add the spices, it's going to make it full of water. So you don't want to do that. You can definitely add your spices when you take it out of the freezer when it's ready to fry. So I will fill my Ziploc bags. I will just fry a little bit today. Now I'm going to show you the last step. I have here the falafel that I'm going to fry today. It's not a lot, it's just a sample for you to see. I put it in a sieve so I can squeeze it and get rid of any extra water. Sometimes it has excess water, especially that we added water in the blender. So, and I will show you that we have excess water. We don't want that in our frying pan, because then we will not have balls, it will spread in the oil. So here we have like a 1 tablespoon of excess water. And now I'm going to add less than 1/8 teaspoon of baking soda. I will add coriander. I will add some salt and cumin. And I will mix it together with my hand. And I'm going to form it into small balls. I have my oil ready. I'm frying in a small skillet made out of cast iron because I'm a big fan of cast iron. Here I formed it into a small circle, as you see, and it's thick. That's how we like our falafel. And I'm going to add the Egyptian touch that they don't do it in the other Arab countries or Mediterranean countries. I'm going to add sesame on both sides. This is how it looks like. And now my frying pan is ready. I'm going to put it down slowly and carefully. So I will fry it, as you see, until it gets golden color from the bottom, and then I will flip it over. This is how it looks like in the frying pan. You don't want to wait until it's dark brown. As soon as it gets light brown, you flip it over. I just flipped it over, and as you see, it's just light brown color. Now I will take it out on a paper towel, and I will show you how to make a sandwich. So here I have the Egyptian bread, and I'm going to add my falafel. And then I'm going to add my Oriental salad. This is tomato and cucumber. It's cut to small pieces, as you see. Then I'm going to add my tahini sauce. If you haven't watched my tahini video, you can watch it, definitely. It goes very well with the falafel. And now my sandwich is ready. I'm ready to have my sandwich for lunch today. And thank you so much for watching my falafel episode today. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.